cue to win the opener, and that's why he starts us off again in number 2.
Well, here comes the 2-ball again. Look, dresses up. In the corner pocket. This is just the start Chris would have wanted. Does he have angle? He's got down quick. That usually tells you. Yeah, the player does. Nice shot, bit of spin to get the cue ball down closer to his work. He's only got that little gap there though, so he's going to come back out past that green 6. That looks short of pace to me, Michael, because I think the previous angle it felt like you had to get past the 6. I thought he'd have actually come above the 6 then, just to leave a longer ping 4. The ball in using the spin. That's what he's having a go. He's overdone it.
Yeah, and you feel once he'd got the early initiative, he had to hold on to it as long as he could, put some early pressure on Gorst, and that was unnecessary, running out of ideal position. Beat Chang Young Lin to win this championship 4.5 years ago now, Fedor Gorst.
Very good bank pool player is Gorst. It's a game you play on a pool table. First person to pot 5 balls, that's banking 5 balls, wins the rack. That's one of the games they play at that Derby City Classic, and he should have a go at the bank here. Well done. I know Fedor's been quite critical of these tables this week. He's not the biggest fan of them. Obviously, pool players, unlike the snooker world where they all play on the star snooker table, pool players from event to event play on different brands, and maybe that's got something to do with his early exit in the, to get over to the losers side, if you like, and then obviously a few close matches. I think he's just been struggling a little bit with the tables. But he's a very nice cueist, isn't he, Gorst? He almost looks like he's come from the snooker world, the way he stands and he cues.
He's near an all-in 9-ball player, as you were saying earlier on. Chris Melling is not. Is that something that you feel Gorst can play to? Can he do certain things that accentuate that advantage that he has?
I think yes, but the split of the balls is where that would come into play. It all depends on what happens after the break shots. Listen, if Chris is getting chances and opportunities, that's what Chris is going to need. But you've already seen in the second rack, Chris had a good chance. He played the loose cue ball, and that's what Melling does, because he tries to mix all these cue sports up, and you're never going to be, you're going to be a jack of all trades, aren't you? Not really a master of one, and that's pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, Melling needlessly ran out of position on the 4, ended up giving up a chance. Fedor Gorst has swiftly levelled at 1-1 in the early stages of this last